for Americans Affair Ambassador, to mention our age year. Ambassador, we're proud of you, and we thank you for your service.
So I think we're now at the very, very moment that we've all gathered here to be for. But before we start, I would like to personally say that I do believe that Ambassador Haslach is one of the most stylish ambassadors that we've ever had. So should we just give her a big round of applause for just the aesthetic beauty that she carries. So now we have the award here with us. I'd like to warmly, I think all of us need to warmly welcome Ambassador Patricia Haslach to the stage for this honor and this award, and for all of her service and all of her hard work and all of her exemplary activities here in Ethiopia. You see what I mean by style? There we go. And she's not shy at all, which is really wonderful. Thank you. Here is the award of U.S. Doctors for Africa, Ethiopian Americans Award for Excellence to Her Excellency Ambassador Patricia Haslach for all the work that she has done here in Ethiopia. And I'm sure that she's going to continue to do wherever she is, taking this beautiful Ethiopian energy with her everywhere she goes. And we've heard you're leaving soon, so there is a gift from Samrawit, who is the beautiful designer. Oh, no, good. Okay. Well, whenever you're traveling, there are some bags here that would like to be gifted by Samra, who is here, and she is from beautiful bags. This is Samra, Betsy Hazen from Samra Luxury World Class Leather. Samra Luxury World Class Leather has gifted her these beautiful bags. The designers right here, that's Samra and Betsy Hazen. And the beautiful packages that you have on your table is also from Samra Leather. There we have it. So thank you so much again for all of the work that you have done. At this point, I do believe that the ambassador has a few remarks to make. So we're going to invite her to the podium to make her remarks. Congratulations.
Well, so Amaseganalu, I want to thank everyone tonight. Thank you for all coming out. I'm a little overwhelmed, I have to actually say. But I'm most proud of being told that I was stylish. So thank you all very much for that. I'd like to welcome and thank the distinguished guests. Pastor Tai, your remarks were quite touching, and the work that we've done with the young women at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is something I'm most proud of, so I was really quite touched that you raised that. And of course, I have a very special fondness for former President Gurma. In fact, I presented my credentials, you could see in the video, I presented them to him. But I also have a special fondness for him because we share a lot of admiration for Colonel John Robinson and the work that everyone has done together. And of course, having all the folks here from Ethiopian Airlines, great partners here. And of course, Colonel John Robinson's role in helping, and the former president's role in establishing Ethiopian Airlines is something that we as Americans are very proud of. So, in fact, tonight I will be getting on an Ethiopian Airlines flight to the UK. We've opened up, of course, as you know, Ethiopian Airlines now has direct flights to Washington, direct flights to Los Angeles, and soon direct flights to New York. So anyway, good evening to everyone. I'm really greatly humbled and honored to be receiving this award tonight. I'd like to extend my gratitude to the U.S. Doctors for Africa, and in particular, to the founder and executive chairman, Ted Olamayu, for this honor, as well as to my entire team at the U.S. Embassy in Addis Ababa. I think sometimes the stories, we just showed the video, but the stories of who we are, where we come from, are really empowering, and I do all of you urge at some point, we were talking to Ted at dinner, to reflect on Ted's career and the amazing, amazing accomplishments that Ted has made and the work that he continues to do. And Ted, we just want to all give you a special round of applause. You know, as I reflect on my career and my successes, I know that I did not make my journey here alone. I was lucky to have the support of my family, friends, teachers, and mentors along the way. I'd especially like to honor my father, who, after he had 4 daughters, decided, well, I'm going to give up on this whole male thing and just going to empower the 4 daughters that I have. And eventually he had a son. By that point, we had completely taken over everything, so never had a chance. So I was once asked why I chose to make my career in diplomacy. Well, I didn't actually choose diplomacy. I wanted to combine my love of travel and my goal of visiting every country in the world with a job, so what better way? So diplomacy combines both of those. And that would be the message I would give to the young women at MFA who are just about to enter their careers in the Foreign Service. It's a great job. I can't believe somebody actually pays me for it. It was my first French high school teacher, was the first person to instill that in me, that desire to travel and the desire to learn languages. Luckily, I've been able to combine what I love to do personally with my job. Unfortunately here, I managed to get acceptable grades in French and a couple other languages, but I have to say that Amharic still remains a challenge. So I'm looking over at Catherine, who has mastered the language. Anyway, throughout my career, I've worked on development and diplomacy issues in countries undergoing transition, including here in Ethiopia. Despite the great variety that I've experienced during my career, it always strikes me how much we actually all have in common. I was absolutely delighted to be selected to become ambassador to Ethiopia. I wanted to come here specifically because I had worked on issues related to Ethiopia since the beginning of my career in the 1980s and felt a deep connection to this country. As for the challenges, I must admit that I have only been able to master a tiny bit of the Amharic. So Tanish Bichna, did I say that right? Bichna, so I tried. Anyway, I continue to try in this area. So as ambassador, I've been proud to be part of the diplomatic community here, and I'm honored to receive this award related to the work that I do in Ethiopia. I'm particularly proud of the work that my team at the embassy does in the areas of gender and disabilities. We've worked hard over the past 3 years to increase our outreach and develop robust campaigns for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, International Women's Day, and International Women's Month. And my friend Letty is here from UN Women. Letty, you've been such a great partner. Our distinguished Mandela Washington Fellows, launched by President Obama for future Ethiopian leaders, has included many talented young women and people with disabilities. Meeting with and visiting programs and projects that directly impact girls and women all over Ethiopia, I have to say, is one of the most satisfying parts of my job. I go to work every day proud of the work that we all do in these areas and many more. And again, I'm honored to receive this award. So, Amaseganalo.
But